Hi, I'm Charles Graves, and I'm here to welcome Biba Herman. Biba is going to explain the importance of the Colorado Caucus and how to attend it. Biba, would you like to share with the people who are watching this video what the Colorado Caucus is all about and how simple it is to participate?
So, the reason we attend the caucus is because it is the primary way that we get conservatives on the ballot. And that's very important. A lot of times we find ourselves voting between two undesirable candidates. And that generally happens because people have not attended their caucus and put forth a conservative candidate. And so caucuses are the primary way we get those conservatives on the ballot. And I would say it's probably the most influential thing that we can do as a citizen because if we wait to be involved to the point of voting, well, by then the candidates have been chosen, and we may not have a conservative candidate that reflects our values on that ballot. And so we need to attend caucus to get those conservatives on the ballot. And so I would say that's even more important than voting. Voting's important, but I think the caucus is more important. And I would say part of the reason you probably have never heard about caucus is because most of the powers that be don't want you to know about it. And so this is our effort to help educate you about how simple the process is and how important it is.
That's excellent. So let me show people how easy it is to find their caucus and pre-register. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and I'm just
Okay.
actually going to pre-register myself. So this is an email that you'll watch when this video is sent, when this email is sent, it'll have the video in it. And so here's the first thing to do, which is to find your precinct. And all you do is you just click here. And I'm going to go ahead and put my info in. And I'm not a robot. And this is my info. I'm eligible to vote because I'm a Republican and I'm registered within the deadline to be eligible to participate in the caucus. So I go here to the county district information, and this is the key bit of information that I'm looking for, what my precinct number is.
Mhm.
The next thing, um, and step two out of a three-step process.
Charles, can I just say that on that number that you are pointing to, it is the last two digits that are your precinct number.
Right here, zero
Mhm.
two.
Correct. Yep, those last two digits are your precinct number.
Thanks, Biba. And so now find your caucus location and pre-register. I'm going to do that right now. I click that link and I put my address in and I click search. And yep, this is my address. And I put my name in. And now, and I have just pre-registered myself. And this tells me where to go. Um, where my caucus location is. It's really close by my house.
Mhm.
Got the address, who to contact if I need some more information, their contact info, and what time it starts, and a map to get there. So what I've just shared is the really simple thing. Now, Biba, is there anything that I see here about please arrive 30 to 45 minutes early? Do you want to share why that's important?
Yes. So even if you've pre-registered, every person that comes into that caucus room has to be verified. And so the two precinct co-chairs that are leading the caucus that night are going to verify you are who you say you are. And we're going to make sure that you're a registered voter and you've registered in plenty of time to be able to attend the caucus. And that takes a little bit of time. So even if you've pre-registered, you have to be checked off and verified. And so I would say the doors actually close at 7. Once that meeting begins, no one else is allowed into the room. And so I would say come at either 6:15 or 6:30 at the latest so that we can get you settled in. And then we'll be able to start the meeting promptly right at 7.
Okay. And just to recap, Biba, the most important reason to attend is because the people who go to this caucus will then be choosing delegates. And then the delegates will then be choosing who appears on the ballot as a Republican. And so this
Correct.
is really critical to avoid people who are Republicans and name only from being on the ballot because so many Republicans are frustrated about voting for candidates, working their tails off to get them elected, and then those candidates actually voting like Democrats. Correct?
Right. Right. And failing to represent you and your values. And
Mhm.
we have a constitutional republic, which means I give my permission for someone to represent me either in Denver or in Washington, D.C. And it's me giving them permission to represent me. And so it's important that they do represent me. And if I don't have a candidate that has those values, they're not going to represent me.
Exactly.
It's kind of the whole core of the type of government that we have, the representative government.
Biba, I want to thank you for taking this time to show how simple it is to participate and our civic duty as a citizen. It's up to us to change our country and to be positive forces for good. And I want you to know I really appreciate you. And I will be attending my caucus and doing my part. And I look forward to seeing you there.
Thank you, Charles. It's been a pleasure.
Take care.
Bye bye.